Hello everyone, we are going to start a new series about chess tactics and combinations. We're gonna make it short so it would be maximum 5 minutes. So starting with this position, let's first learn how to evaluate any position. First of all, and first step you must do is to calculate the material. I know this is primitive, but this is the basic way to know what's going on in any position that is put in front of you. So first of all, white has only rook and a queen, so this is 9 plus 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 points. Black, on the other hand, has 5, 10, and here 10, 13, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Black is up in material, but the problem is, and this is a very important point, chess is all about activity. You don't go here hunting for this because you get this fork. You look at this king. This king is absolutely like in the center. He doesn't have any squares. You see all the squares around him are taken. If he gets checked somehow, it's gonna be a mate. These pieces are actually sleeping. You don't really count them in your in your head because you know that they are not playing. Especially these two pieces. Like this rook, maybe if the knight moves, it would be active and useful. But these two pieces are dead. So you know that white here is winning. And now you see material and activity. White is more active. Black has more material. But the third point, which is the most important, the king safety. This king is safe because there isn't anything attacking him other than this, useless check. However, this king is like stuck in the center with meeting threats around him. So first thing you think about checks, then captures, then threats. Where are the checks that you can give? Well, there is this check, but he will capture and actually escape. There is this check, interesting, but he will capture and your queen will be taken. However, when you notice that this threat, when you give him this check and he takes the queen, this pawn is making a prison around the king, and then this is a checkmate. And you see here that sacrificing the queen is winning the game, which is a checkmate in 2 moves. He will take and then checkmate. Now let's go for the next. Okay, here white is messed up. White in trouble. If you look at the material, black is up 2 pawns. The king is more safe. If it's black to move, he will give me this check and then checkmate. There is no escape from that. However, we notice that, well, black done too much activity here, I would say. Like this king doesn't have any squares. This pawn cannot move. If I get rid of these 3 pieces and somehow I'll make him control this square, it will be a stalemate. This is some sort, you need some imagination for it. So first of all, let's say that you don't know what's going on here. You'll first look for the checks. So the first move that, and the only move that gives a check is this. Also there is this check, but well, what after I give a check with the queen? Nothing. So let's first calculate the rook checks. King up. Okay, if I give him this check and he takes, I'm stalemated. Correct? Yeah, you see? But the problem is I will have a rook. And this rook I need to get rid of it. So I need to organize my moves first. So first of all, to make it clear, let's give this check. This is forced move. And now let's give this check because I don't need this rook. Taking. Check. And now the ingenious move which is this check. Why is this genius? Because if he takes, oops, it's a stalemate. There is no escape. The king got his half points free. And also there is another thing. If he goes here, I don't go taking his queen because he will still have this checkmate. You see my king is in trouble. I just repeat the position. And you'll have to repeat and get the draw. So we learn from this position is that never give up. There is always some ways around. There is always some ways around. And there is always some ways and some moves that you can play that can induce an error from your opponent. It doesn't have to be the best move, but it can induce an error from your opponent. Always remember that. You're not playing a computer, you're playing a human as well. So let's go for this. Next. Yeah, this is the Philodorino, showing off how to win this game. So you see here, material wise, black is up a rook here. You see two pieces for 2 pieces, rook for a rook, but the king is on the center. And always think about king safety. King safety is the most important thing in chess, especially in the middle game. You don't care about it much in the in game because usually it is rare to get checkmate in the in game. So here, the first check that you need to think about this, and it's obvious that when you give this check, you are gonna get at least 2 pieces. So he'll have to go here, check, and now he has a dilemma. If he goes here, you are gonna take this with a check, and then you can give a check back, and you are even up material here and having all the threats in the world. Not to mention you can even take here, like you don't care about this, and you'll have an extra, but it depends. You need to calculate this further, but this is like winning totally. And if you try to keep material, which is seems sensible, it gets checkmated like this. Check here, like this is X. Or with the bishop, actually, it's much better because if king d8, this is checkmate in 2, and here if king up, this is like a disaster because you think, okay, maybe I'm gonna escape here, the center and everything is gonna be okay. No, it's not gonna be okay. First of all, you have this discover check and you win the queen for free. Well, that's it for today, and see you on the next video.